everyone, Nikki Buckaloo at the Seniors Real Estate Institute. The question I want to answer today is how to help a fellow agent who's struggling with helping a senior client. The question of how do I help my fellow colleagues in my office with a senior client comes up pretty regularly, and this is really kind of for those of you who are already specializing and have begun marketing your services or have been marketing your services for a really long time. And agents in your office or agents in your market even, they take notice of that. And then they bump into a client that they deem as what they might call to you difficult. We don't think of them as difficult, we just think of them as normal because that's what we do. But for them it's difficult, so they say, hey, can you help me with this? Well, how do you go about that? So there are 3 different approaches that you might want to consider when it comes to the question from the agent of helping them with a difficult client. The first way is obviously give them a tip or 2 and some resources to help alleviate whatever pain it is that their client is dealing with right then. You may have to ask some questions and get some more information to do that, but then make a recommendation to the agent. Now, for agents who you know that are capable and they're good real estate agents, they just need a resource, that's a great solution. Now, the second way or second approach is you think about an agent who may not be as capable, maybe they're newer, or maybe they've really never dealt with this situation before, is maybe encourage them to partner with you. Invite them to collaborate, and you might even, of course, offer to do it for some sort of a compensation, maybe a referral fee or a set compensation, whereas you're part of the transaction to help with the more difficult issues and they handle the other things. And then, of course, the third way is simply just to say to them after the fact, hey, you might want to get some training around this. And we're going to be experiencing it more and more often. And I know that, gosh, in this question you asked me, I could tell you really cared about the client and you wanted to make sure they got their needs met. Have you thought about taking some classes that would help you with that? And of course, we would love for you to recommend them to the Seniors Real Estate Institute for classes here, or whatever class you might have been to that you think might be helpful for them. Here's the challenge. If you don't encourage them to get educated, then you continue to be their source of education. And unless you're set up to educate them, that over time can get to be a little bit taxing on your time and your patience probably. So I hope that's been helpful. Please know that we deal with that as well. We always want to help our fellow colleagues. We want to be a resource, but we also want to make sure that we're doing the right thing for the client. And if that agent isn't the right agent for the client, then we want them to get some training. And we don't mind explaining to them how that might work for them. So if you have questions, or if there's an agent you think might be a fit for the Seniors Real Estate Institute and you want us to reach out to them, just let us know. We're happy to do that. Until next time, I'm Nikki Buckaloo, and we'll see you on the next video.